Well, hello everyone. It's Angela with Mystic Moon bringing you guys a reading today on a soul connection that you have with someone. And this is someone specific that you are in a separation or have had a falling out with. So this particular reading is called Ghost in the Sheets, Haunted by You. So you may feel that you and this person are still either energetically or psychically connected. So we're just going to be diving deep into this connection today. So we're going to do some of this reading here on this channel, and then I will put a link down below where you guys can access the rest of this reading. So we're going to follow an outline that I've created here, and all the decks that I will be using will be listed down below in the order that I use them. And this Orgonite today is called the Lover's Nude, created by Michelle from Wing and Bell. So let's go ahead and get into this reading. We're going to take a look at the first subject, which is fire or ice. Let's take the temperature of this connection. Where is this connection at energetically right now? Let's look at this energy. So what we're going to do is we're going to draw 3 cards from this deck. This is called the Twin Flame Hunger Vampire Edition by Fire Witch Tarot. And let's go ahead and see what is the current temperature of this connection. So 3 overall energies. And then we'll go into some tarot here. Your love transforms me. So there is this transformative energy. It's very intense. We also have I'm resisting the surrender. So there is some resistance with surrendering to this connection. Okay, but it is transformative nonetheless. And we have I feel a shift between us. So there's definitely some sort of energy that's being felt between the two of you. So we have a surrendering and also a transformative energy, very intense. So now let's go into the Tarot of the Vampires and see what the energy is. We're going to look at the suits that pop up. I'm going to take 11 cards. So the major arcana, that really depicts behind the scenes energy, okay, that the universe is displaying for your connection. And then the suits have meaning as well. So you guys will see what I'm going to do here in a second. So I'm going to draw 11 cards, and then we're going to divvy up the energy here. Let's look at this. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, so let's go through these here. Okay, so I'm going to put these over here for now. Let's look and see what we have. Ooh, we have the Cups energy, okay? We have Pentacles. We have more Cups. We have the Major card here. We have Swords energy. We have Wands energy. Swords, Major, more Swords, Major, Major. Ooh, okay. So immediately the vibe I'm getting here for the temperature is there's some major behind the scenes stuff going on here, because actually it is the majority of the number of cards that we got. So 4 major arcana really outweighs the rest of these cards. So let's take a look at these major arcanas and see what this energy is. Okay, so let's look at this. I just want to put it in order. Ooh, okay, we have the Hermit energy. So what is the Hermit? First of all, the Hermit is ruled by the sign of Virgo. So I feel like you guys are definitely in a separation with one another. There is some time being spent alone, but this time being spent alone is actually for transformative purposes. So I do like that we have this, your love transforms me. So we might have stepped away from each other, but we still take the energy of this connection with us, the memories of this connection with us on our spiritual journey. So The Hermit is all about spiritual ascension, spiritual growth, recognition of the self, understanding the self, etc. But it's also about retrieving and pulling away as well. So this could have happened for some particular reason. We do have the Hanged Man, which is ruled by Neptune, Pisces energy. So to me, this is about trying to understand something. This connection obviously has been put on hold. Maybe somebody even hung someone up to dry, so there could be that feeling as well. But this is definitely about trying to understand something and see things from a different perspective. So to me, they're very spiritual journey types of cards. We now have the Moon, or the Devil, sorry, which is Capricorn's energy. You want to talk about being a ghost in the sheets. You want to talk about being bound to someone. Here's the Devil. So the fact that this is in your reading, this indicates to me that both of you guys feel some sort of lust and passion and desire that you guys can't break away from. So you guys still want each other on some level. And it does affect you in the material world because the Devil is connected to Capricorn. And Capricorn is all about the physical world. So I feel like physically you guys still feel bound to each other. You might still physically pleasure yourselves with the thoughts of each other. That could be it as well. You could spend time with other people and imagine that it's each other. I'm getting that too. But it might also be that feeling of no other lover will do besides you. So we constantly feel disappointed with other connections, etc. We almost feel bound to each other. And now we have the Moon's energy. So this is double Pisces energy coming through. So the Moon is repressed feelings. It's also dreams and psychic connection and activity. So the thing is, you guys, is that your temperature right now is very psychic. It's very emotional. There's a lot of things that are being pushed down and repressed. But the thing is, the subconscious is bringing it out. It's bringing out with these desires. It's bringing out through dreams, psychic download, telepathy, communication. It's all happening here. So that's very, very cool. So now we're going to go into the energy of, let's see here, the swords, because we have 3 swords. A lot of mental and energy here. A lot of thoughts about this connection, big time. 9 of Swords is one of those cards where we have anxiety. We wake up from a freaking nightmare. We wake up in the middle of the night. We can't go back to sleep because the dream that we had is so freaking profound and it was so haunting, or it just seemed so real. So I definitely feel like you guys are having not only fantasy style dreams about one another, but there could be some nightmares as well. So a lot of activity in the like in the dream, like the astral plane, dreamland, dream world here. But now we have the Knight of Swords, which is Gemini, and then we have the King of Swords, which is Aquarius energy. So what I'm seeing here is that the King of Swords is sitting there with all of his thoughts, okay? And he's trying to keep it all under control. He's basically trying to be strong. So this kind of reminds me of I'm resisting the surrender. That's the next card for me. I'm resisting this connection. I'm resisting communication. I'm resisting making a move towards you because I have a lot of anxiety and I have a lot of fears here that are tied to communicating with you or making a move towards you. So I feel like the masculine in this situation is really coming through these 2 particular cards for me. The masculine in the situation may be really resisting surrendering to this communication or to working things out with this particular feminine. And guess what? This Moon energy, you can see a feminine who seems to be opening up her hand like, come to me. So it's almost like in the dreams, this masculine is being beckoned by this feminine. Yeah, beckoned by this feminine, like come to me, this magnetic pull in their dreams, but they are resisting this magnetic pull. Very interesting energy here. So swords, a lot of mental, sorry, I had these cards fall, a lot of mental communication, telepathic communication, psychic activity, the need to want to make a move or communicate to each other. So now we have the cups, which is, we have 2. So this is, of course, emotional. Now we have the 7 of Cups, which is fantasy and dreams. So I definitely get this very dreamy-like fantasy energy here. where we're, focusing on what could have been or what could be, etc., but it seems like it's out of reach. Now, with the Three of Cups, there can be third parties here, meaning that you're with someone else, your person is with someone else, or maybe there was a third party energy that tore the two of you apart. But of course, this is also about coming back together, having a reunion, and having happy times again. So to me, both of you are fantasizing about a happier times in this connection, the good times that you guys did have in this connection. There's a lot of focus on that for sure, okay? But again, there's still this very stone cold energy coming through with this Knight of Swords, which is I have to be strong. I can't lean into that energy. I can't come towards you. There's still so much anxiety or fear that I do have, with this, with leaning into that, okay? So now we have the Queen of Pentacles. What's the Queen of Pentacles? The Queen of Pentacles is like the ultimate feminine. It's the strong feminine. It's the solid feminine, the feminine that basically you want to build a life with. So I feel like the feminine in this situation is really holding strong in her position of independence or power, or just really building herself up. It's very boss-like energy to me. So there's this intimidation, like I'm intimidated to come towards this king of, or this Queen of Pentacles. She may be established in another relationship. So maybe I'm resisting coming towards you because maybe that's not the right thing to do. That's if that's your guys' story. But we have, I feel, a shift between us. So I feel something that's shifting. Maybe at one point there was a lot of anger and sadness in this connection. So the thing is, you guys are feeling some shifts with growth and ascension between each other. Who you guys once were may not be who you guys are now, or how you felt back then might not be the way that you feel now. So you might not be as angry, you might not be as hurt, etc. But so we have the Queen of Pentacles and then the King of Wands. So we have some very solid energy. Queen of Pentacles is Capricorn. Now, what I'm also getting to for a vibe here, because of the Three of Cups could be third party, there could be another relationship here where somebody is bound, somebody cannot move forward, somebody can't do the things that they want to do. That could be from your person's side, or it could be from your side, the viewer. But all I know is that the King of Wands wants to manifest change. They want to come in, blazing. So I feel like the masculine in this situation goes between analyzing it and trying to be strong and practical and down to earth. But then there's this other side of this masculine who's very fiery and very passionate and knows what he wants and sees this feminine as the one, sees this feminine as the ideal partner, sees her as the prize. So we have more masculine energy actually coming through this reading than we do the feminine. So I kind of feel like, yes, the feminine is on this like very dreamy level, right? Like where she's at in her physical world, it's like there's this separation between the masculine and the feminine. And so this masculine knows that there's this shift. So his only access to her is through the dream world. It's through fantasy. And that could be the same for the feminine as well. But more masculine energy is present here in this reading for me, with the Knight of Wands, the King of Wands, the King of Swords, and this Knight of Swords, versus the one court card for the feminine. So I almost feel like this masculine right now currently is actually more haunted by this connection than the feminine. That's what I'm getting here, you guys. So that is the temperature. It's very fiery, but there's also some ice here too. And I almost feel like this feminine may have iced out this masculine, which is almost why he is feeling this like just thrash like energy, like can't sleep at night, feels haunted by this connection, still feels bound to it, but at the same time is trying to resist it. So it's a little bit of torture here is what I'm seeing. So now we're going to go into the blood and tears aspect of this connection. And of course I was inspired by the Danzig song, Blood and Tears. But it says, snapshot of the past. So what is the snapshot of the past of this connection? Let's look at it. This right here is the I Just Got Spooked, Why I Ghosted by Angelic, Revelation 144. Okay. What is a snapshot of the past? Barely keeping head above water. All right, so I feel like in the past, this masculine could have masked, obviously, how he was really feeling or what was really going on in his life. Maybe there was a lot of stresses. Maybe there was just a lot of, just things going on that he tried to basically hide. He tried to hide just how stressed he really was, is what I'm getting with that one. All right, this is my twin flame journey shadows. What else? Childish. Interesting. I feel like the past energy, obviously somebody was acting very childish. Somebody maybe didn't make adult decisions. And so they were actually treading water, but trying to put on this image that they had it all together. So I have no idea if that's going to resonate with you guys, but I almost feel like somebody acted like they had more of their shit together than they really did. They kind of hid this from you because they didn't want to appear to be, less than. They didn't want to be unattractive to you. They did not want to appear to just be either a bum or something like that. And so they kind of put on this act that they had it more together than they did. So this deck is actually was fan made for me last year, so it's not for sale, but I love to use it during this time of the year. Bitterness and revenge. Ooh, Christine. Of course, that's a female, well, it's a feminine name, Christine. But what is Christine, the movie, all about? It's about revenge. It's also about bitterness and being just angry. So I kind of feel like what this is telling us with this past energy, okay, so a snapshot of the past, is that there could have been some sort of bitterness and anger or revenge surrounding your person. So it's almost like, so just please take this if it resonates. If your person had children with somebody, there was someone around them that was literally trying to destroy their life or trying to do things that they kind of shielded you or was trying to protect you from knowing. Okay, they may have been dealing with a crazy childish ex, and they just were trying to move forward with you, but it was starting to get in the way. So that is a specific story for somebody out there. Some of you guys may have known about this, but I kind of feel like what ended up happening is that instead of your person thriving, instead of your person really making it through these challenges, whatever they may have been, they could have just gotten really bitter. So you may have met them at a time where things were really great, but then all of a sudden shit started to hit the fan, and then they just became very bitter. And that could have had just like a really significant effect on your connection. So this is my Mystics Midnight Oracle. Giant beast. There was a giant beast in the situation. Whether you knew about it or not, it's almost like somebody felt like they did not have control. Okay? They were just completely dominated by whatever this was. This could have been financial. This could have been parents, friends, some sort of influence, somebody from the past. But I just keep getting that is that they allowed this situation to get bigger and like they kind of succumbed to it and then they ended up victimizing you in the end. So it's kind of like it was just easier to just either hurt you and just move on, leave you in the dust. I mean, I hate to say that, but it's like whatever this was really big, and they just did not want you to either know about it, or they were just exhausted by the whole situation. Now, even if it had nothing to do with what was going on with them behind the scenes, it could just be that's how they deal with stress. They could be like an avoidant type of person where they can't handle something, so they just block it out and they avoid it. And so what that could be, that's very childish behavior, of course. And so that could create a lot of bitterness and revenge for you. And you could have felt victimized by this person, you know? So that is also something coming through. This is my Mystics Midnight Tarot. Okay, Lord of Demons, Knight of Swords, Gemini energy. So this right here, it's like somebody deliberately making a choice, and the choice that they made was a childish one. That's what I'm getting here. The move that they made was a childish move. And what it did is it just created more havoc. It created more bitterness. It created some sort of drama. And it might be that you were the victim of this external drama, or just of their drama or unresolved crap. is what I'm seeing. And it's like in that aspect, it really wasn't fair. It wasn't fair that this person got involved with you, or that they were hiding this while they were, trying to build something with you. All right, let's get another layer just in case that does not resonate. We have tunnel vision. Okay, so I feel like somebody could not see something any other way but the way that they wanted to see things. Very closed-minded, somebody who maybe they just had a specific vision, and if it didn't turn out to be exactly the way that they wanted it to, they may have just said, this isn't going to work. Very black and white person here. Okay, so we have vengeful coming through again. So revenge and vengeful, same energy here. So this created anger. So I kind of feel like the viewer, you may have felt very bitter and like you've been done dirty and you've been done wrong and it was not fair and, it was kind of bullshit. So this person could have really triggered this energy or response in you. But again, it could just be that your person could not focus on your connection because of some old energy from the past. So I'm getting that for some. And we have the Nun. See, your person had a choice to act with integrity. And I'm getting here, they didn't. They made a move that was a bad one. They made a move, and actually what it did is it ended up hurting you. That's what I'm saying here. It ended up hurting you or screwing you over. And that was a choice that they made. It wasn't the right one. Yeah, we have Demon, Beast. So giant beast, Hellion, Tormentor. I kind of feel like your person, it's like skeletons in the closet, inner demons, right? It's like somebody's demons got the best of them. They let it control them. They let it get the best of them, and they made moves kind of listening to their demons, basically. Their demons got the best of them. But I feel like this person has a lot of they had a lot of shadows that they hid from you, so they weren't entirely honest with you about what was going on with them or what was happening behind the scenes. So this might have left you with a lot of confusion. You may have been very tormented by this person's actions or words towards you, and that might be why you felt so upset or angry. But this could be somebody's being tormented by an outside party. And so rather than doing the right thing and doing the healthy thing and getting this person out of their life and not letting it affect your connection, I feel like the judgment call that they made was to kind of stay either connected to the past or stay connected to old demons, which is, this is just the way that I am and I can't change. So I'm going to make decisions based on my past, based on, I'll just never be able to change. This is just who I am kind of energy. I'm real comfortable being toxic. I'm really comfortable with drama. I just don't really want to change. Like at first I wanted to try to do something different, but actually I can't change. That's the message I'm getting here. But I get back from the dead, an ex may have come back, or somebody in their past was really affecting this connection. And they just couldn't make it work with you. So I just feel like there was a real unfortunate set of circumstances, whether it was just their unhealed, unresolved crap, or it just was an outside force that was really wreaking havoc on this connection. So now we're going to go into the energy of my love, who your person knows you to be or what their opinion is of you. What do they just know about you? Okay, so it's like, of course, how they see you. This is called Spiritual Gifts Oracle. Let's see what your person just knows about you, who they see you as, who they know you to be, what's their opinion of you. We have Hope. That could be somebody's name, of course, Hope. But that's a really beautiful energy. They actually saw you as a gift, you guys, and they see you as a gift. You offer the most valuable gift there is, hope. Through your optimism and support, you inspire and help or hope in others. Your person actually saw you as like an answered prayer. They saw you as a breath of fresh air, something different than what they experienced before. So I do feel like originally your person really wanted to do this. They wanted to make this work. They invited you in for this purpose because it was so different than what they had experienced before. But unfortunately, it's like you ended up getting burned because of their stuff. Okay, so this is my newest deck, Goddess Awakened Oracle. How else Do they see you, or what do they just know about you? Oh, we have Goldie. That's so pretty. So self-worth. So they also see you as somebody that knows your value. It's like they know that you're valuable. They see you as gold. They see you as a bright, shining star of hope. So that's a really beautiful energy, actually. So that's what your person just knows about you. I'm getting here, you deserved so much better. You didn't deserve what I did. You didn't deserve the outcome. All right, this is my Twin Flame Journey Oracle, the revised edition. We have action, energy, force, movement. It's almost like I forced you to have to make a decision, and you had to make a decision that was best for you. So I get it. I understand. If you became angry with me, if you had some words, if you made a move away from me, etc., or had to take certain actions to protect yourself from me, I get it. So your person knows that you had to do what you had to do. They're well aware of this. They know that you deserved more than they could give you or that they were giving to you. So they know that you had to make certain actions. So this is definitely a positive. Okay, this is the Honest Truth Tarot. Four of Wands, Venus energy. Well, first of all, they see you as very beautiful. They do. But we have stability. Like, you're so much more stable than they are. It's like you were healthy and they were not. Okay. It's not about you being perfect and they were just, so trashed. No. But at the end of the day, I feel like they see you and also saw you as a person that knew what you wanted in a relationship, that you were ready for commitment. And I'm just getting here that your person, they were all over the place. Like, they may have put it out there like, this is what I want, this is what I'm looking for. But at the end of the day, this person was in no freaking shape to be in a relationship with you because they have a lot of, baggage. I mean, don't we all? But this person had a lot of baggage. Okay, so let's see how else they see you or what they just know about you. We also have psychic dreams. And what's interesting to me, you guys, is that you and your person are psychically connected. It already came through this reading. So it's literally being confirmed here. Your person just knows things about you. Why? Because they're telepathically communicating with you right now. So they just get certain downloads and visions, and they just know things about you. And it's coming from this telepathic connection and these dreams that you guys are freaking sharing right now. So it doesn't surprise me that Pisces energy was really, really high in your connection, okay? It was dominant in your connection with the moon and the hanged man, Neptune, okay? But it says becoming more aware of your dreams can allow you to make better choices to avoid tragedy and embrace the positive changes that may be about to happen. So what I'm seeing here is that they're also kind of psychically taking the temperature of your connection and kind of like, when it comes to making communication with you or making a move towards you, they're psychically feeling it out, you guys. This person could be very psychic or very sensitive. They could be also a Pisces. So let's go ahead and see what else. They also might see you as very psychic too. Like, you just know them. They can't hide shit from you. We have coral creation. Okay. So what I'm getting here, what they know about you, you may have created some sort of spiritual business. That's what I'm getting for some of you guys. You might have done something really major with your life. You might have built an empire. So they're aware of this. They know this about you. But I'm also getting like, they know that even after them that you were going to create an amazing life. So they see you as very beautiful and very worthy of happiness and success. We have new direction. Yeah, they also know that you moved on. Yeah, they see you as somebody that's moved on. So they're not seeing you as somebody, this poor little victim that just sat around crying over them and could never forget about them. No, they actually see you as somebody who you've got it. You've got something special, and somebody else is going to see it because you see it, and you're not going to just sit around crying over them. So they might have even they know that you moved away. They know that you moved on. They see you as somebody who's going to move on. Yeah, you've built a new life. So whether you're with someone or not right now, it doesn't matter. They actually see that you've planted new seeds for your future, that you've just decided to invest in either yourself or just, a better life. But you upgraded. You didn't just stay stuck chasing them. So they do see you as somebody who made some moves, and these moves were to better your life. Okay, you're not going to just stay stuck or hung up here. All right, let's go ahead and get one last round. Music. Ooh, I'm getting here that your person and you communicate through music, through lyrics. This has something to do with your psychic telepathy. So you guys communicate through music. They might think about you a lot through music, but a lot of the things that they feel about you and think about you come through lyrics. You might also be musically inclined or just very talented, like you have a specific gift and you're very talented, so you're sharing it with the world. So they see you as, like I said, sharing something with the world, really living your life's purpose, etc. But it says music has the ability to transport you to different realms by activating and igniting your body, making your magic rituals and healing even more potent. So when you guys are both listening to music, there's something that's amplified with how you guys are feeling or thinking or what you're communicating to each other. So when they're listening to music, it's like they're really tuned into you and they just know things or they're getting information. And we have spirit animal. Oh my gosh, how cute is this? Fauna. It's funny, this actually came up in another reading. I don't remember which one it is, but it's almost like your person sees you as their spirit animal. So it's like you're with them in spirit and you're guiding them. But they might also see you as somebody who's like an animal lover, or you work with animals or something like that. Or there's certain animals that they're connected to that remind them of you. But yeah, something about animals are connected to you, or they see you as a very kind person to animals, or animals are a big part of your life. Or an animal that's in the spirit world. So an animal that you guys once connected to you when you guys were together is now in the spirit world. I don't know, I'm getting that too. And we have awakening. All right, they see you as being activated, revived, rising up, just definitely improving your life on some major level. So they see you that you have awakened to your true purpose, your mission, that you're thriving, you're living your best life, etc. And it might be that they also see you as someone that has been responsible for their spiritual awakening, because we did get that Hermit and Hanged Man energy, which I really felt like it had a lot to do with spiritual journey and growth. And we have Six of Wands. So the Six of Wands, of course, is victory and success. So they recognize, it's about recognition too. They recognize that you've grown. They've recognized that you have made it in some way. They see you as somebody that has done well for themselves. So these are all the things that they know about you. It's either just they just know it, it's an inner knowingness, it's psychic understanding, or they see you in the physical world through social media, or they've heard something through another person about you and they just know these things about you. So that's what we have, you guys. So what we're going to do is we're going to shift gears and do the other half of this reading over on the extended channel. So I will put that link down below where you guys can access it. And this is what we're going to go into over there. Ghost in the sheets. How are they affected late at night when they're all alone? When it comes to your connection. We're also going to look into broken hearts. What are their deepest regrets, and what would they say or do to change things around now? Then we're going to go into the confessional, which is what do they need you to know the most right now? Like, what's the most important message that they want to give to you to just help you to understand something about what went down between the two of you? And then finally, turning the page, the next chapter of the story. So if that sounds like it's interesting to you guys, definitely go to the link that I have down below to access this reading. All right, you guys, thank you guys so much again for choosing to watch this, and I'll catch you guys next time. Take care. Bye-bye.